Many people have asked me what is the secret behind of doing so many things at the same time, learning many languages, doing YouTube, exercising, and working full-time. So today I'm going to reveal that secret. Well, the secret behind is setting goals and intentionally become the person I want to be. I simply believe that failing to plan is planning to fail. And in fact, it's never too late to plan for your yearly, quarterly, and monthly. However, I think that New Year is always give us the idea of having a fresh start. And just feel excited to start something new in New Year and achieve it. Throughout the year, working with top leaders, learning, paying money for cultures, and also taking the course from one-known entrepreneur and YouTuber Ali, there are many things that I have tried and failed and succeed. So today is combine everything which have actually helped me to achieve my goals, and I hope that it's going to help you too. For those who haven't known me yet, I'm Màu Màu. I'm currently working and living in Bangkok, Thailand. In my free time, I'm studying both Mandarin Chinese and Thai, and I'm going to add more one language, which is Swedish. That's why in this channel, it's all about language learning, sharing, how to live happier and healthier, and making time to do what you love. There will be 3 parts in this video. The first part that will be some of the mindset and principle. I think that is very critical to have that in mind. If you have that mindset when you are setting goals, I can guarantee 80% to achieve those goals that you have set. And second part, I will go quick to some of the goal setting model that I think this will be very useful. And the third part, we will actually walk through the goal setting process on my own, and then also the next step after setting goal. For all the material I'm sharing today, I will link all in the description, so make sure you have a look on it. So the first thing is, I think the goal, it has to be yummy to your gut, because sometimes we are setting the goal that we are not really in charge to doing it. It's either too difficult or too simple to achieve, so you don't feel excited when you hear about it or when you are thinking of doing it. That's why setting moderate goal, which is based on your capability, current level, and what you want to achieve, that will be something that I think that should bear in mind for the first stage. Some of the prompts that I think that will help you is, how does this goal sound to me? Am I feeling excited to work on this goal in long term, short term? Does it sound too harsh or overwhelmed to my gut? Just pause this video and answer these things if you already have some goals. The second is know your focuses and having some of the prioritization. It sounds quite simple, right? But then the thing is, sometimes we want to achieve many things at the same time, and it look better, like it feel better to have many things to work on and hop on, hop off from one to another without thinking whether or not I can able to achieve it. If all these goals are new to me, then I have to find a way to integrate them in my life. So if you are working full-time, my advice is working on one key goals in each quarter, and then the other goals will be background goals where you are not really spend a lot of time on it. So for example, last year, what I have put in my plans is that in Q1, I want to become a yoga trainer. To able to achieve that, I have to work on 200-hour courses and also filming all of my practicing. And I knew that is a big goal. If I set other goal at the same time, study Chinese, spend decent time on Chinese, that will be too much for me. That's why besides working on the goals to become a yoga trainer is my main focus. So in the morning and in the evening, I set decent time for it to work on this goal. And then other goals like studying Chinese or work on YouTube is become, some of the background goals, and I'm find way to spend minimal time on it. But then in Q2 in 2023, that's the time that I know that I want to focus more on YouTube. So I find a way to practice yoga, but then I would only do it in the morning, and then in the evening it's a time for me to learn about YouTube course and then also scripting and filming in the weekend. The next principle I think that is very important is that from time to time having that negative visualization. This principle is based on some of the research and also from my own experience, because I have found out that when we are just always thinking about what we can achieve, if we're working on the goals, and maybe we are more like daydreaming and not really progress on the goal. However, in contrast, from time to time, if we are thinking about what if we fail or what if we not achieve this goal, what happened? And I think it actually gave me some healthy stress, and it gave me the push just to remind me that this is a thing that I really want to achieve and really want to make it happen. So why not spend time on it, and why not just, make a little progress, even a little progress every day. The first one, that will be detach ourselves from the goal and focus on the process. It's a lesson for me when I'm doing YouTube. So because I think that most of the goal that we're doing is sometimes it's like outer, like the output, and not much on the input, right? To able to get more view or get more subscribers. It's not about, just having that goal of number of subscribers that I want to achieve, but at the same time, what kind of input or what kind of process I have to adding to getting more view, getting more people who subscribe for my channel. And then I realized that I need to focus on the input, which is having sit down on specific time or blocking my time, focus on doing all the work related to YouTube, and then produce decent amount of number of YouTube videos that I put online. Now I put like 3 to 4 videos a month. To able to do that, it's actually a lot of work behind, but that is extra input goal that I can control. For the other goal, like people who watch my video or people who subscribe, it actually is something that you guys have more control of instead of me, right? And have that instead of like focus on process goal and input goals, that has trained me a lot. And I know that to achieve the outer goals or the outer outcome, I have to focus and solely focus on the input. And the fifth one principle and mindset that I have gained over the year, which is be kind to yourself, because sometimes there's so many things happens in your life and you can not control everything, right? So something may not go as the way you have planned, right? So you have to adjust, you have to recess and see that whether or not it's the time for you to shift some of the goal to next year or next quarter, and not feeling bad about yourself, right? And if you not achieve this goal today, it doesn't mean that you cannot achieve the goal the next day. So be kind to yourself, take the moment for yourself. If you feel that it's too much, just do a little bit of adjustment and adding buffer time in what you're doing. The second part, I want to talk about the framework to set goal. I think for many people, SMART goals already very popular. SMART goal would stand for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. I think that is also very useful as well. But for me, for some reason, it feels more than for work. And for other things, it's not fun enough to work on it. So that's why recently I also tried a retreat and also learn another goal framework setting that I think I love to share with you guys, which is play. For this goal setting framework, P is stand for purposeful. So seeing whether or not the goal is serving a bigger impact on you or other people. And then the second would be the word L, which is stand for learnable. So the goal itself have to enable you to learn something new or grow some of your capabilities. So that actually give you some of the excitement to work on that goal. And the next thing, A, which is accent, so actionable. We cannot set a goal just like be good at languages, right? It's too vague to set that goal. Of course, be good at learning languages is a good thing, but then which language or how long it have to provide you with some of the accents and actionable enough for you to know what next to do. And why, the character Y, which is stand for yummy. There this goal feel yummy to your gut, right? And it's not overwhelm and it not feels glum in your gut. Yeah, so that is another model that I want to share with you guys. And either of them smart or play, whatever work, and I think it will either way help you. And now still I'm using SMART goal for my work because I think it's very relevant, and in a ways it's and also like think of the North Star that I'm working on, and play I'm using with other projects right now and seeing which one actually work better. Just maybe try some and give me some of the comment down below to let me know which one you like better. And now at the third part of this video, I want to walk you through the extra 7 steps of setting goal, which is I have combined all of them in one. And this one is actually from Easy Silly, one of the YouTubers that I have learned a lot. And I think this is also the framework I have adopted. And also based on what I have learned, this is very useful. So I will walk you through these step by step of goal setting. And because one of the things that I have learned a lot this year, which is language learning. So this will be on the parts of how my plan to become fluent or like be able to speak 7 languages. And then it's not necessarily for you to set a goal for language learning. It's up to you guys. I know there are lots of people who follow me also learning languages and specifically Chinese. But if your goals is like look more beautiful next year or be good at playing instruments, that can apply at the same time too. And I leave the parts of choosing which goal is useful for you and then jump directly into the parts of choosing which goal is for us to follow. Okay, so as you can see here, all this charts, I put all of the goal that relevant to me so that it have like multiple goal at the same time. If I think I can go down. Yeah, so you see there are different goals regarding YouTube, regarding my coaching program. But then I will walk you through one of the goals that I think which is I want to work on this time. My ultimate goals for language learning is able to speak 7 languages before the age of 30. I know it's a very stretching goal, but it doesn't mean that I have to do or I have to learn all the languages this year, all of them together. But then for each of them, I'm now at different level and have different motivation behind or different goal to achieve. So that's why I combine all of them in this part. As you can see here, now I'm able to speak Vietnamese and English, and with English I'm still progressing, but I don't think that is a goal that I want to put it here. My would start with Chinese. So for Chinese, I want to be upgraded to SSK level, SSK 5 to SSK 6. And the first question is why this goal, so why this goal is important to me. For myself, I think that is always very near and dear to my heart with the language. Then I have learned a lot about the cultures and the history of the language. So that's why it felt very natural to me to able to progress on it. And I want to usually can speak fluently with my friends and colleges, and also travel to China in the near future, even work there for a few months with less difficulty of understanding the culture and languages. And yeah, we have discussed a part regarding what it feel like if I don't work on this or if I fail. And for me, it will be a huge regret or the thing that I know that deep down I know that if I can try my best, I can progress on this and make it happen or be much more fluent in Chinese than what I'm at right now. And able to talk to my friends who are helping me a lot, like especially my Taiwanese friends who are, like they using, when I first started learning Chinese or when my Chinese is still very beginning, they are patient and speak Chinese to me, changing interchangeably between Chinese and English. So I think that at some moments, at some points in my life, I really want to upgrade my Chinese to able to speak simply with them and not switching back and forth between Chinese and English. What could hinder me from achieving this? I think that for me, one of the things that I think that I have learned is that my routine is very important. So if I break my routine, my morning routine, which is I also combine with learning Chinese, you can check in another video of my routine. And if I have to travel too much, then one thing lead to another, and it not fall into the place. So I want to able to control my time, either to let traveling or spend, or able to learn how to integrate my language learning into my traveling. And the second hindrance that I think can affect is get distracted from many things at the same time. That's why Chinese is still the thing that I will spend the most of my time. And then what could help me achieving this was just my Chinese teacher, learning through the apps, Super Chinese apps, and also my Chinese learning the network with friends and classmates. So I actually learned a lot from them, and I can see that how they are very progressive in their Chinese. So I also want to do the same thing. Some of the input goals. So for this input goal and implementations, I put very detail of how I'm doing it. So spend at least 30 minutes a day to learn in the morning, 15 minutes is speaking with an AI learner, and also review the vocabularies after each lesson that I have learned. And also I think it's very important to do my homework, which is writing. Have the time for me to write and able to spend more time to deep dive into the vocabularies and some of the use cases, and also listen to Chinese podcasts before going to bed. Yeah, that is something that I have explained in another video of how listening can be very useful for you, and should probably check it, and you should check it as well. Yeah. So the output goal, I think with all the input I have, I want to upgrade my level from SK45 to SK56 and be comfortable to talk to people about work-related topic. And then also quarterly review, do my test. Yeah. And yeah, the day for me to put the review will be on 30 March. Yeah. And then I also put my Thais and my Swedish. That is something that I want to put in, which is Swedish for this year. I learned Swedish not this year, but not much in 2023. But I learned a bit, and also through my conversation with my boyfriend, I know some. But then I want to get to a conversational level before June, when I visit his family again in the summer. So I'm able to talk to his family and his cousin, and his nephew. They are still young, and their English is not so good. So I want to understand the culture. So I think these are the things. And with Korean, Spanish, I want to get started. Yeah. So that is exactly what I want to do for next year with my language learning. Just how about you? You can pause this video and also check my framework that I put down below for you to see which parts or how we want to improve for next year. So we have gone for a long way, and congratulations if you still are here and you also take the template to create your own goals. Also at this point you may wonder that what next, right? So here are a few additional steps that you can take. After setting goal, it's important to have someone to look at it, either your accountable partners, your friend, very close friends, or your coach or your mentor who deeply care about you and deeply care about that whether or not you can achieve the goal or not. You can ask them for a few feedbacks or any other goal that needs some more clarities, or which are the actions that you can take to achieve this goal. Then after that, if some of the goal is like it's very big and you need to make it to smaller projects, and probably I think I suggest that use some project management tools like Asana or even Notion to like what I'm doing, but at the like projects management, where you put is like in different phase of your projects or your goals, and then so with the timeline and detailed actions you need to take it. For example, let's say if you want to become a YouTuber, then there will be a blocker like learning new technique or skills, and also then there will be the parts of taking action of creating video, reviewing it, and also the blog or making it better. And then the last part, I think it's very important to set some time for your own to review the progress of these projects. For example, for my case, I also set a time on Sunday each week to review and refine and see whether or not these goals I actually make some progress, or seeing that which one I should invest more time, which one I should remove, what I do good, what I can improve, those kind of things. And I think that will really help a lot for you to understand and see that which goals are the thing that you are focusing right now and you want to make it better. That's it for today. Thank you for staying in this video. I know that it is a long video, and I do appreciate that if you stay in this break. And if you like this video, high chances you also like another video I made a while ago, which are some of the tips and approaches for me to save my old time, like 2 hours a day to start learning Chinese. And this video will give you a good start. Again, Happy New Year's. I wish you have the best year of your life in 2024, and all your wishes will come true. Always take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.